Okay, so using the top to bottom, left to right method, we start with the cobweb removal, starting on 1/4 and working right the way around the room. We then start by pre-spraying the toilet. This is in order to allow sufficient dwell time for the product to work and to kill any germs that are lingering. We move on to the shower, where we spray the inside and the outside of the glass with the glass cleaner. Then take a clean microfiber cloth and fold it into a square, using one side for cleaning and then flipping it over to use the other side for polishing, as you can see here. We clean the inside and outside of the glass before moving to the inside of the shower. If there are a lot of soap scum marks or water marks on the glass, you will need to use either a damp cloth first or a wet sponge to remove them, then polish up the glass with a dry cloth. We then polish all chrome and shower parts, first spraying it with glass cleaner, then polishing it up with the cloth. And spray the tiles for any soap or water marks. We then wipe down the shower tiles and polish all other surfaces in the shower. Tidy up and dry bottles if necessary before moving to the shower floor. Remember to use a toothbrush on the discoloured grout if necessary. There should never be a bad build-up of discoloration on grout or around taps, etc. Take out the shower plug and remove any hairs with some blue roll, and then bring to the sink along with your toothbrush to give it a good clean. Spray the plug hole and wipe around it with the toothbrush and a cloth, and then return the plug. Spray the shower floor and wipe with a damp cloth. Please ensure to use a toothbrush to clean the edges of every shower every time. Again, there should never be a build-up of gunge around the shower floor edges. Then use a dry cloth to polish up the floor. Before completely finishing the shower, remember to wipe the outside ledges off the shower base. Moving left to right around the room, we then move on to the bath. After lifting all items from the bath, spray it with the disinfectant. Then clean the bath with a wet sponge and running water. Clean all surfaces of the bath with particular attention to where soap scum can build up on the inside of the bath wall. Ensure to clean around the bases of the taps and plug holes with a toothbrush if necessary. Then leave the bath to dry. We will return to polish up the bath at the end. When cleaning a toilet, we always use blue roll, never cloth. We should also carry a separate toothbrush for toilet cleaning. This is to avoid cross-contamination. Again, using a top to bottom method, we start at the top of the cistern and work our way down towards the bowl. Use as much blue roll as necessary and make sure to get into all the nooks and crannies. It is vital when cleaning toilets all the surfaces are cleaned. This especially refers to areas such as the sides and back pipes of the toilet. There should never be a dust build-up anywhere on any toilet. Spray and wipe with blue roll the floor around and behind the toilet where the mop won't reach. There will always be a build-up of dust and grime behind there. Then finally clean the inside of the bowl, ensuring to get right around the underside of the bowl and a good brush of the bottom of the toilet bowl. Then flush and dry any splash marks before moving on. Placing the toilet brush back into the holder, give the holder a wipe. Now I would just empty the bin and spray it with the disinfectant, give it a wipe and get it all shined up. Take all the items off the sink, spray it with disinfectant around the sides and down the pedestal. Spray the mirror and give it a good polish, ensuring that it's streak free by looking at it from different angles. Again, using a wet sponge or cloth, clean right around the whole sink and use a toothbrush for any edges around the base of taps or for any build-up around the plug. If there is a plug such as this in the bath or sink, please ensure to unscrew it and use a toothbrush to clean around the edges. We then clean around the side of the sink and the pedestal, finishing off by polishing up all the chrome and making sure it is smudge and watermark free. It is also important to make sure that the splashback is wiped. We then go back to drying the bath and ensuring that there are no watermarks or smudges left on the chrome or inside or around the bath. Wipe the candles or products that was on the bath and place them back where they were. Take your cloth and wipe the windowsill. If there is a reed diffuser, you can switch the sticks round on it. Wipe all the ledges above the tiles and then start to wipe the door frames, ensuring to get all the dust off the ledges on the door. To finish off the door, polish up the chrome handle. As there are not too many items on the unit, we will remove these items and wiping the shelves and placing the items back where they belong. Clean the soap dish and any other products that were on the sink and place them back in a nice, neat and tidy way. Now is the time to give the skirting boards a wipe, ensuring to get right into the corners and edges and getting all the dust off them. Skirting boards are to be done on every clean. If there's any dust or dirt on the radiator, ensure to give it a wipe also. Finally, polish up the toilet roll holder and do your triangle.